Good morning. It is day 4, I think. A little bit of a slow start this morning. I guess it's not slow. I just have stuff going on and I haven't recorded anything yet. It is Thursday, which means that I'm taking the kids to school. Well, I already took the kids to school. And then I have therapy. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to go home, figure out what to do from there. I haven't opened all of my advent calendars this morning. I just opened the Red Bull one, and it's a festive flavor. I don't think I've ever had this one. The festive edition, and it's pomegranate. I'm not the biggest fan. It's just a little, I don't know, not my fave. I might not drink it and give it to my husband because I think he likes pomegranate. Oof. And then I'll get myself something else. But we'll see. I finished a few squares yesterday. I guess I did one whole square and then I finished the one from the day before and I started the next one. So now I've done 3 sets of the pattern and I started the 4th one, which it's funny, as we've gone I've said that each one is my new favorite, but I think this most recent one, it's called the waterfall square, and it has these really chunky bubble stitches, and it is very cute and very fun. I think it's been my favorite so far. But it's subject to change, I guess. But yeah, so that's what my day's looking like today. And I will show you my calendars when we get home and talk a little bit more then, I guess. Figured I would show you my progress since I am a little bit early to my appointment. So I think this is the one that I finished yesterday. This gray. This was from Bad Sheep Yarn. I don't really remember the name of it, the color. I think it was like maybe grayling. I don't know. It's just one of the plain gray colors they have. Finished that one. Then I started this green, which you can actually see that it's green in this light. And this was from, I want to say Fangirl Fibers. Just a really dark green. I made my husband a pair of socks out of it originally. So I did those 2, and then I started, oh geez, I've got all these in here. The stack grows. Started this one, which is super fun. It's kind of busy with the variegated yarn, but in real life it's easier to see. It's just these chunky baubles. But this one has been probably my favorite so far. I just like the pattern. But I've got a few minutes before I need to go in, so I might crochet a tiny bit on this. And then, yeah, crochet a piece of my hair into this. Joy. But okay, I'm gonna open my other 2 advents now. So the 3 that I have. And now I'm on day 4. I'll show it to you and see if I can get it out. Very sparkly blue, and it's also got like a really cool, like, oh, it's got the elder Futhark. Futhark? I don't know if you can tell, but like around each number, is like all of the like Nordic runes. Huh, that's interesting. It's funny. I have like we go to Ren Fair every year. Incoming massive sidebar, completely unrelated, kind of related, but we go to Ren Fair every year, and there's like a Viking weekend, and I actually have a set of like runes. So I'm trying to show you what I'm talking about. Ironically, just sitting on my desk, I have all of these these runes, and they're on some kind of, I have a little bag with all of the runes in it. So like this right here is what's on the dice. So you have a bigger representation of what's on it. So that's cool. Now I have to put all these back in here. But yeah, ironic. So that was today's dice. That's really pretty. I like that one. Ink. Here's number 4. Scented. I don't know how I feel about that. And the name of it is Smoky Tobacco. I don't know if that'll focus, but so it looks like a brown ink. I'm afraid to smell that. Scented. I know last year there was a scented one, but it was like cinnamon. I don't know how well I'm going to appreciate smoky tobacco scented ink. Maybe that's something that I bequeath. You know, English is my first language, but you wouldn't know. It's something I can give to my husband, because that seems like something he would appreciate. Let's see the cat. Okay. Let's see. I'm concerned. Okay, so it doesn't smell too bad. It smells like, not really tobacco. I don't know. Jury's out. Also, I'm not sure how often I would use a brown ink, but I will swatch that in just a minute. But anyways, I'm going to eat my last almond poppy seed muffin. I made myself a cup of tea since I wasn't enthused with the Red Bull flavor this morning. This is actually one of the teas that I've kind of not really made myself, but kind of made myself. I blended a few things together. I had a tea forever ago that was lavender spearmint. I want to say like English breakfast, or yeah. So I kind of mixed my own together. It's lavender spearmint, and then I put I actually put, it's a black tea by Harney and Sons, and I think it's called the Paris. It's just a black tea, but I think it has some vanilla in it. So vanilla lavender spearmint tea, and it's one of my favorites. I drink it quite often. 10 out of 10. The only problem is I never write down how much of what I put in it. So this one is just about right, but I don't know what it was that I did to get it that, yeah. So next time I try, I'm going to hopefully write down how much of each thing I put in the blend so that I can actually recreate it or tweak it and get it right, you know. It is what it is. But I'm going to eat, drink my tea, watch some Vlogmases, I suppose, and finish up my square. I'm really hoping that I don't end up playing yarn chicken with this. I didn't measure this. I just kind of assumed that it was more than 40. And now I'm questioning it. I could measure it now, but it's already so far in that I feel like if I run out, because I think I only have, I have to finish this row round, and then I have one more, I think. So if I end up short, I will just use a different yarn for that last row round. That's my my thoughts. But yep, I'm gonna do that. And then Devin should be back. He had to go get some more electrical boxes and diesel for the heater. And then he's gonna go get more water. And then we're gonna go back up to the house. Hopefully, we're mostly done with electrical. So I'm fingers crossed we start putting in some insulation today. We will see. I'm really bad about filming up at the house just because it's so loud and chaotic that I kind of forget. And it's just kind of hard. Like yesterday, after I put in a clip of me cutting out the one door frame thing. But then after that, I was like up and down off of ladders, like hammering in staples and running wires. And I got so in the zone with it, I just forgot to film it. So yeah, by the time we got home, I finished up the one square and then started this one, and then I was like done. I went to sleep. But maybe I'll try to film some more stuff today. We'll see. Yeah, and that's about it. I think this is my favorite one. This one was really fun. Now I need to weigh it and see if I could possibly use some of these yarns for it, because this would be really pretty out of this green, but I don't know if I have enough. So I've got to find out. Man. Boo. I kind of figured, so this is like a little over 40, but that is okay, I guess. So I'll have to save this for something else. Maybe this green and black. That could be cool. Let me weigh this to make sure. This should be 50. Yeah, 54. So I think I might do today. I might dig out my Swift and yarn winder and actually like wind up all these little mini skeins just to get it done. But first I'm going to cast on this next square. And then I'll think about it, because I also need to put up some dishes. And there's one other thing. There's like a minefield of dogs sprawled across my floor. So every time I have to get up, I have to like tiptoe around them. Because it's snowy and I don't want them to be outside for too long. They have dog houses and plenty of like straw and warm spots and stuff, but still. They're my spoiled little babies, so they're inside. But yep, let's cast on this next one. My stack is getting chunky. Just about lost track of time because now I need to go get my children from school and we haven't even been to the house yet. Devin had a lot of errands he had to run and he's now got a headache. So go get the kids. Hopefully by then he'll be feeling a little bit better. If not, what's a day off? It's fine.